All right, everybody, here we go from the Travis Roy Arena on the campus of Tabor Academy in Marion, Massachusetts. We welcome you to tonight's coverage of DRS hockey on YouTube. We got a pretty even battle tonight. The 11-8-1 Old Rochester Bulldogs are taking on the 11-8 DRS Co-op. Hello, everyone. I'm Keegan Hamblett. Matt Branger40 is running our camera. Emily Marquise is on stats. And we are underway right away off the face-off. It'll be taken in the back by Blankush, who can win the race to it. Marquez now in a tie-up with Adam Bastis. Blankush finds it. He'll chop it up. And the Bulldogs get right back on it. And Bacot trying to hold it in. We'll send a redirected shot wide. Marquez trying to fish it back into the middle. Dexter couldn't get it out. Bacot walks in. It's blockered up by Bastis. Rebound try. Looked like it was played with a high stick. And they're going to blow the whistle. Well, today is the de facto decision day for Massachusetts high school hockey. No more games coming up after this evening. We do have a couple other games going around in the state. And then usually the power rankings get released on Friday, but the tournament brackets this year will be released on Saturday. Face-off's going to be in the Old Rochester zone. And DRS wins it. Diello had a shot attempt blocked down. It's going to pop up in the air. Booth with the reach of the stick couldn't hold it in. And it's going to be walked out this time by Caleb Bousquet, who takes the shot, blockered away by Bastis. Rebound try will go to the red line. It's Jack Langlace, who assisted the first Old Rochester goal against DRS in DRS's home opener earlier this year. He's going to play it off the netting. And it is out of play. As always, our second whistle, it's time to meet the head coach of the Old Rochester side, Zach Ledigar, in his fifth year with the team. 32-56-4 career record. That was Lush who tapped it forward, and it's just going to be dumped right back in by Gavin Austin, who's got 1 goal, 7 assists to his name this season. Dexter gets to it for DRS, trying to find Evelyn Crane, and went off of a skate, and that puck ended up right in the crease, but nobody could find it. Sent across to the edge of the circle, low angle shot, might have hit the outside of the net, and it's going to come out of the zone. It's Langlace receiving it. On the right side now, maybe a 3-on-3 chance. Diello blocked it down. Freights got back to it. Diello knocked him off with the hit. Crane with the reach helped get an extra deflection and get that out of the zone. Here's Austin on the left. Went off of Lush's stick. He'll send it cross ice this time. Another shot is blockered high up in the air by Bastis. Rebound try. They might get to it. And he's going to cover for another save. And that time it was Mike Brown getting to that puck. Well, our starting goaltenders today for the DRS side, it's Sam Bastis, one of the 2 captains on the team. 10-8 record, 2.78 goals against average, save percentage of .927. Might have gone up just a little bit with the 4 saves already that he's got. And on the Old Rochester side, it's Tucker Roy, who saved 24 out of 27 the first time that these 2 teams went at it. It's Aiden Booth who enters in, takes the wrist shot. That's saved by Roy. Rebound try. Bastis couldn't catch up to it. Van Varenwyk was able to hold it in, but it's going to be regathered by Barrett Bacot in the back. Starting up on the right side, but eventually turned over. That was Blankush who sent it forward. Bacot's back on it. Behind Roy's net. Plays it off the side for Connor Foley. Van Varenwyk chopped it up, and I think they're going to say that one hit somebody on the OR bench and it's out of play. Well, the first time that these 2 teams went at it this year, again, it was the DRS home opener. It was a overtime win in which DRS came back from 2-0 down to win it on an Adam Bastis shot that was a save and rebound chance. Open net to put it through. That one's going to go around the boards. Johnson or Blankush, neither of them could hold it in. It goes all the way down. No icing here. And Varenwyk going to tie up there with the captain. That was Bousquet. Booth across, couldn't find Johnson. Austin Branco sends it into the zone off the end board. Blankush avoided most of the hit. It's not going to work in his favor. Now it will. Bastis picks it up. Turned over, Busquets behind the net, centered right in front. Bastos got a save. Another try with the puck still loose in the crease, goes wide. Bastos not able to get it out of the zone. Bacot sends it down low. Busquets trying to find another man. Nobody's there. Blankush got sandwiched on the side. Able to get that puck over to Cam Johnson. Good physical action in the first 3.5 minutes. Bacot again at the line. Down low too far from Marquez. Van Barenwick. Stick down. Walking in is Galligan, and it's scored! And it looks like it's going to be Justin Marquez with that goal. And the Bulldogs have the lead 1-0. So 3:42 will be the time of that goal for Justin Marquez. That's his 4th goal of the season. And Old Rochester got that home lead that they wanted. It's Lush who couldn't walk forward, and it will be sent into the zone by Jack Finn. Anthony Diallo, the freshman, couldn't get it out again. DRS having trouble in their defensive end. Another try is going to go wide. It got redirected as it went through. Good collision on the end boards. Walked forward by Jared Freites. Freites blocked down by Axon. And Dexter, with the reach of the stick, popped it forward to himself, and it's going to come out of the zone. Evelyn Crane trying the self-pass to get forward with Brett Axon. It's not going to work. And here comes Old Rochester again. A good move, and the shot's going to go wide from Mike Brown. Austin in the mix. Lush is in there as well. Axon found it, and he'll send it down. It's going to dwindle down before it can make it all the way. It's Jack Langlace. Short pass. Booth found it. Gonna walk forward. That puck was still in the zone. Now it's at the red line, and Bastos, good job to get that puck back. Adam Bastos having another unbelievable year. 28 goals, 16 assists to his name. He's gonna send a shot wide, looking for somebody to pick it up. Cam Johnson was closest to it. Second effort, he might get back on it, but now the stick's being raised. He's not gonna win the battle against Jack Langlace. More help coming in from Chase Almeida. And centering pass from Bastos. Looked like they were trying to go to the far post. Wouldn't work. Barrett Bacot sends it to the right side. And Dexter going to send it in on frame to Roy. That one played off the boards, and it didn't work for Chase Almeida. Played right up in front. And they'll backhand it in again. It's Dexter. Finds Johnson, and they had two players on top of one another. Another try right in front. Booth has it, and he'll send it out of the zone. And that'll leave Barrett Bacot going to chase it. Bacot with 9 goals and 11 assists to his name this year on the Old Rochester side. Also one of the 2 captains as well. It's Bacot. Had space in front of him, going to loft it up, and it's going to be gloved by Bastos, and he'll take the face-off. Oh, wait, while we can, let's take a look at the SCC and MIAA standings. Right now, DRS is 4th in the conference and number 16 in Division 4. Old Rochester is tied for 3rd, and they are number 12 in Division 4. Well, the winner of this game tonight is going to take the number 2 spot in the conference. If it ends in a tie, then Old Rochester is going to grab the 2, and DRS will be 4 because Bourne would have the tiebreaker. We had another whistle and a stoppage of play with 8:37 to go in the first period. Old Rochester's ahead 1-0 on a goal from Justin Marquez. That faceoff will work for DRS. Blankush try to get it forward to Crane, and Axon will find it. Blankush behind the net. Gets it over to Axon, and that's going to be too far down, and that is going to be an icing against DRS. Well, DRS is coming off of their Taunton tournament weekend that they just had last Saturday and last Monday. They ended up, I guess you could say, taking the essential 3rd place out of 4 grab. They lost their opening game against Taunton 4-2, and then they demolished the Stoughton-Brockton co-op 6-2. That was capped off, I believe, by 4 goals from Adam Bastis. Johnson couldn't get it over to Booth, and the Bulldogs have it in the back with Austin. Austin to the side off the skate of Tobin. Blankush couldn't hold it in. Another rush the other way coming from Freites. Good work by Adam Bastis to prevent that. Blankush got it over to Johnson. Johnson hauled down. Blankush walks forward, takes the shot from the point, saved by Roy. Rebound try, Bastis won't catch up to it. Freites will for the Bulldogs. He'll send it back around. To the side, Almeida, and some assistants going to tap it forward, and that is going to be an icing against Jack Finn. I don't think he liked that call. He thought it was over the red line when he tapped it forward. Axon and Bousquet in the circle this time. He gets it over. Here comes the shot. That's saved by Roy. That try came from Evelyn Crane. Crane gets back to it. Crane tried to send it into the mix. Lush was there as well. It's picked up now by Galligan, who sends it out of the zone. Diallo from the red line will chop it back in. Good spin move by Bacot to get away from Axon. But Axon applied more pressure. Marquez going to walk out. Stick did come up high. Dexter across to Crane. Didn't miss Axon by much, but that was a good look from the freshman. It's Bacot again. 6:45 to go in the first. Hopped over the stick of Dexter. What is Sam Bastis going to do? He's going to play it on the left side. It's turned over. It goes down low. Here's the shot. Saved by Bastis. Rebound. Comes right through the crease. Not on frame. Dexter got it over to Lush, who gets it out of the zone. Crane back on it. Trying to walk forward, but couldn't. Crane is still looking for her first DRS goal. This is the last regular season game. Does have an assist, which she earned in the game against the Diamond Durfee Co-op. That was the first meeting at the Driscoll Arena back in December. Played up now on the left side for Foley. Plays it down low. That attempt goes wide from Almeida. Johnson couldn't get to it first, but it falls for Aiden Booth in the middle and makes a good move. Booth trying to come in one-on-one, and he couldn't get by the last defender. Booth played it into the mix. Johnson was there as well. Couldn't get on it. Cam Johnson also looking for his first goal. He has 5 assists to his name, so he's doing a good job. And a good takedown by Adam Bastis in the open ice. That one's blocked away by Sam Bastis, and it's going to be ruled out of play. And you can see Connor Foley's not too happy about that call. I should say that no call, but good takedown by the sophomore. It was sophomore on sophomore that time. Connor Foley's a sophomore forward as well for the old Rochester side. Van Varenwyck had trouble. Axon finds it. Not out of the zone. Finn sends it back in. Van Varenwyck back on it. Gets it over to Lush, trying to tap it forward. Finn on the right side. Axon shoves him off. Crane couldn't get to it. Walked in again. This is Freites, the dangle. Bastis sticks it aside. Turned over to Finn. And him and Freites were right in the same area. Oh, good move by Axon. Almost turned it over, and he will. Freites couldn't hold it in. Axon now trying to get back on that puck. Tap from Finn, got it back into the zone. Blankush to Crane. Again turned over. Doesn't look like DRS having as good of a communication standard as we saw in the first meeting between these two teams. Van Varenwyck off the side. Bacot sends it back in. Delayed offside as Jack Finn has to get back. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play. We'll see who this is going to be on. And are they going to say that it might be a penalty against Old Rochester? So it might be DRS to the power play. But they're going to take the face-off out of the zone. So no penalty called. I don't know what that was about. That's Mike Brown heading to the bench. And that one's going to go down for an icing. That last play, we think might have been a delayed offside. So good job by our stats keeper, Emily Marquise, pointing that out. Way more knowledge of hockey than me, I'll tell you that. Bousquet and Bastos in the circle this time. And Varenwick up the side. Booth finds the puck. Booth is going to have help trailing behind him. Booth makes the move. He leaves it for Bastos. It's saved by Roy. Rebound try. Bastos going to catch up to it. Johnson's going to find it first. Pressure's still on for DRS. He's hauled down by Austin Branco. Another stumble in the open ice. Roy going to leave it for Bacot. Bacot, oh, good burst of steam, and we're going to have a penalty coming up against Adam Bastos. Bacot takes the shot, blockered away by Bastos, and Johnson will get the touch. And the player is down. And you got the old Rochester bench asking for 5 minutes. And we're right above the scores table, so we'll be able to hear what the decision's going to be. Now, watching it from live, I thought it was only a 2-minute penalty. And this wouldn't be an instance of where, I don't know if it follows the NHL rule where if somebody's bleeding, then it would be a double minor penalty. But it doesn't look to be that way. We'll see what it's going to be. And it's going to be a 5-minute penalty to Adam Bastos. So that means if Old Rochester scores on the sequence, then they're going to stay on that power play for 5 whole minutes. And I'm trying to hold off on the communication. It is dead silent right now in this rink, and we're right above both benches too, so I don't want to say something that's going to anger anybody, which we've known from saying some of the stuff that I've said on the YouTube channel, so always got to be careful. So the penalty is going to extend into the start of the second period. We've only got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first. Time has not gone up on the board yet. So I don't think it matters if it goes up there or not. You just got to make sure that it goes off at 13:40 of the second period. And that's what they're going to do. Well, sometimes you got good advice that you can leave, as we apologize for the meow from Jared Freites right down low. It's fed across. Here's Bacot. Gets it over for a one-time shot. Redirected it in. Oh, what a tip there. Right in the middle to double the lead for Old Rochester. And it's going to be Marquez on another goal, and he taunts Adam Bastos on the way through. It took 15 seconds to get it going. His second goal of this evening. So 11:35 is going to be the time of that goal for Justin Marquez, second of the game, fifth on the season. And they're down 2, and the major penalty still going on. So we will point out that today is the 44th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. So DRS is going to need a miracle in Marion, we'll call it. All right, it's Bousquet down low, gets it to the line to Freites. Freites holds it up at the edge, goes across to Bacot. Bacot going to circle back against Axon. Bacot holds. takes the shot, and he scores from the line. I don't know if that one was tipped right in front, but he caught Sam Bassis going the wrong way, and that makes it 3-0 Old Rochester. .12:07 will be the time of that goal for Barrett Burkott, 10th goal on the year. Well, if you're looking at this from a state tournament's perspective, it really can't get much worse because the 3-goal difference is where it caps off. So it could be a 10-goal game, and it still wouldn't mean anything more than a 3-goal game when the standings are inputted. But if there is good news to pass around from this, is that the 13th, 14th, 15th, 17th, and 18th seeds in their recent games after the latest MIAA rankings all lost by 3 or more goals. Old Rochester occupying the number 12 spot. It's held in by the Bulldogs, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. So we'll go to even strength for 2 minutes. There's still going to be 3 minutes and 21 seconds on that major penalty. And the call's going to be interference against Matt Tobin. Well, when you play with fire against Adam Bastis in the box, you kind of deserve that. But we'll see what DRS can do without Adam Bastis on this power play shift. They're going to send Axon, Booth, Dexter, and Blankush out there. And it's going to be a 4-on-4. That's my bad, not a power play. I apologize for my mix-ups today. I had to call a game yesterday. It's been a long week, let's say that, for broadcasting-wise. It's played in for Bousquet, who's going to backhand it right into the middle. Nobody was there. Follow-up try is saved by Bassis off the stick of Branco. Dexter tried to poke it out, and he couldn't. Booth with it now. Gets it to the left side to Brett Axum. Trying to play it back for Booth, and he did, but DRS just wanted the line change. Bousquet. Took a funky bounce off the boards. Turnover down low. Right in front. Here's the shot, and it's off the post. Comes back out again for Branco. That one was tipped, never got all the way through. Dexter with it now. Walking forward with Booth and Axon. Dexter's in the zone. Tried to give it across for Booth. It was off of his skate. 1 minute to go in the period. Old Rochester's up 3. And we're going to have another tripping penalty being called against Aiden Booth. And we're going to have some 4-on-3 action. And now Dexter hauled down but caught. Now, interesting situation for DRS. They're going to be without Bastis and Booth on the ice. And those scorekeepers down there are in shambles right now because they got to figure out what to do with the clock. But it is going to be, if Old Rochester doesn't score, 13:49 when Booth comes out and 13:20 when Adam Bastis comes out. They get the clearance all the way down to Roy's end. Or 4-on-3, and then we're going to go to 4-on-4 for 1 second, and that's going to be how the second period will begin. 32 seconds to go. Good dangle and a good move, and Bastis with the blocker shoves down Bousquet. Lush off the end boards. Dexter trying to get it out. It's held in, walked in, and saved by Bastis from Bacot. And he took a stumble. Van Barenwick, got to be easy. A couple extra shoves after the fact. Freight's holding on to him as well. Well, this is SEC action. This is it for the rest of the year. So might as well get it all out while you can. No more conference games for another 10 months after tonight. I mean, you never know. Could be Old Rochester, Bourne, even DRS. Two of these teams could be playing against each other. Very much still possible. In round one of the state tournament, it's Bacot on the left side, leaves it at the line for Brown. Low shot was blocked by Dexter, and he's stung up on that one. And the clock's going to run out, and an extra late shot from Mike Brown. Well, it was everything you wanted on the Old Rochester side and everything you didn't want on the DRS side. We're going to get those shots on goal in just a second. But props to Old Rochester. They want to be higher than 12. They also want to get second place in the SEC. And the shots on goal in that first period, Old Rochester with 18, DRS only with 4. 3-0 Old Rochester as the score. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for the second period here at the Tabor Academy. Old Rochester's up 3-0 on 2 goals from Marquez and 1 from Bacot. And the Bulldogs are going to begin the second period on a 5-on-3 advantage for 1 minute and 19 seconds. Unless they score another one, then we'll go 5-on-4 for 1 minute 20 in that major penalty that Adam Bastis is serving. We're going to have a special guest coming on for our second period, our stats girl, Emily Marquise. Emily, how's it going?
I mean, like, it could be a lot better. Honestly, I don't love losing by 3 goals right now, but we'll make the best of it.
But you know what? Old Rochester's a good team, and the first time that these two teams played against each other, it was a heck of a matchup. So what do you think DRS has to do? I know they're taking a couple penalties. They got a short team. They've only got 15 guys dressed. 3 of them are goalies. What do they got to do in the next 30 minutes?
I think, like you talked about, penalties, we got to limit those as much as possible. And then there's been a lot of turnovers. DRS has been really bad about turning the puck over in the neutral zone, and that's not indicative of a team that's going to win hockey games.
I think you hit the nail right in the head. So 5-on-3 to start the second period. It's Axon and Busquet in the circle. Second period underway. DRS in blue. Old Rochester is in white. It's going to go to the back to Freites. Freites going to start it up on the left. He holds it back against Blankush. Has Bacot at the line. Off of his skate, it's fed across. Nobody's there. And Dexter, with the slap shot try, couldn't get it past Barrett Bacot. Bacot walks in, feeds it down low. Busquet through the crease. And another good job by Bacot to hold it in. Bacot towards the middle. One-timer across. Oh, that had a lot of steam on the end of that stick. It went wide. And you got to watch out here because you got Blankush and a tie-up in the middle with Marquez. Another try goes wide. Bacot with it again. 30 seconds on the 5-on-3. That one is saved by Bastis. And it went off of Bacot's glove. And it comes out. And Axon couldn't walk forward. But good pressure from DRS. Another try is going to get blocked off the skate of Dexter. Follow up, pops up in the air. Axon couldn't reach it, and that one is again blocked by Dexter. Couldn't get the puck cleared the first time. Second attempt, he will. Well, Emily, I got to tell you, DRS did very good to start the second period, killing off that 5-on-3.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what it starts with. If you allow another goal on the 5-on-3, that's 4 goals down, and the morale, if anything else, is already even lower. So just to kill that off is all you could hope for.
It's Aiden Booth who finds the angle. Oh, he tried to get it over to Brett Axon, who would have potentially had a breakaway chance. Comes into the middle, blocked by Dexter. Bastis going to walk it out. 3-on-1 break here for DRS. It's Bastis who holds, shoots, save, and Axon couldn't catch up to the rebound. Old Rochester trying to counter the other way. Axon able to keep it in. Holds it up at the edge of the circle, takes the shot, sticked away by Roy. Bastis gets to it down low. Avoided the hit, but turned the puck over. It's Dexter having trouble, turned it over. Marquez looking for the hat trick early on in the second period. Couldn't do it. Dexter gets it up to Lush. Colin Lush enters the zone. Found Dexter. Lush tried to play it. Dexter saved. Rebound try. Lush couldn't get to it, and it's going to go all the way down. Van Berenwyk has to hustle to the puck, and Sam Bastis is going to have to cover after that rebound went all the way down into Sam Bastis' crease. 12:34 to go, second period. I'll tell you what, this is the first time I've been to Tabor Academy in a while. It's the first time I've been on this hockey rink. They got a nice facility here. It's small, but for a high school, I think it's a private high school campus, they did a really good job doing it. It's controlled in the backhand, played across on the left side, didn't touch anybody. That is going to be an icing. Well, Emily, this is our last regular season game, but we do have the state tournament coming up. What are you looking forward to most about it when the next week and a half comes and our matchup gets released?
I mean, just the energy. I know this team has the ability to play well. They have the energy. They have that power. So as long as they bring it to the best of their ability, I don't see why we can't get a couple wins in the state tournament.
That one was played right into the middle for Lush, played off the boards, out of the zone. Blankush going to have to hurry to the puck. Good hustle here from the Bulldogs to get it back. And Blankush is tying up two Bulldogs in the corner. It's freed out by Tobin. Tobin gets it over. Branko's try goes wide off Evelyn Crane. Blankush trying to free it. Axon couldn't find it. Chopped over to Branko. Now play it around the boards for Almeida. Almeida tried to center it. Didn't get it through. Almeida's back on it again. Sends it back around. They're holding it up. Wraparound try. Oh, right through the crease. I don't know how that one didn't go in. Crane couldn't get it out. It's held in by Almeida. Diello looking for the hit. Almeida spins, gets back on it. And they're going to say that puck went out of play. Well, I don't know how that one didn't go in. It came right in front. Bastos was in the full split and ended up on the other side of him. Never crossed the line.
I mean, I was just kind of hoping like that one game we saw earlier in the season where someone tried the Michigan, but alas, it didn't happen.
Well, I don't know if it would have been as good, though, seeing old Rochester do the Michigan.
Michigan is Michigan at this point.
Hey, you know what? That is true. Axon came close a few weeks ago, and I watched the replay. I didn't see it originally, but he got the puck all the way to the front of the net. That one's going to come out, and Bastos is hauled down. No arm goes up. It's Booth who gets back onto it. Bastos doesn't have a stick. They can't send it to him. Dexter shoves off a man. It's turned over to Mike Brown. Oh, Bastos good in, and now they're going to put the arm up. And the extra shove after the fact on Adam Bastos. At least Bastos is doing it the right way and just walking away from it. And they're going to say another 5-minute penalty. Boy, and the old Rochester fans here, they'll tell you how they like that call. What do you think about it?
I mean, I don't know. There's been a couple iffy calls on Adam tonight, and I think after this period, we'll have a couple things to look at. Maybe use the instant replay of the camera to see if that was really 5 minutes or not.
So it looks like they're going to keep it 5-on-5, so it might just go down as misconducts. So this is probably one of those situations where they're just in the box for a few minutes and then they'll be able to come out after a whistle. Try from the line is wide, and Van Berenwick got hauled down. Well, it looks like the clown show that was in Fall River yesterday is here in Marion. Oh my goodness. It's Lush spinning away from it, trying to find Booth in the middle. It's not there. Another try is going to go wide of Roy. Axon sticks it down. Tried to get it over to Booth and wouldn't work. Busquets entered the zone. It was sticked away by Bastos. Dexter off the boards, not out of the zone. Tumbling puck. Dexter helped get it away. Lush overskated it. Galligan gets to it. Diello tapped it by Lush. Lush trying to tap it forward, and a 2-on-1 going the other way with Booth and Axon. Axon holds it up. He's got to go quick. Doesn't have the pace. He needs help. It's saved by Roy, and he's going to cover it up. Oh, in that sequence right there, Emily, it looked like Brett Axon thought he had more time. He had Aiden Booth on the right side, but just held it up trying to get something better out of it, and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, I just think it's the lack of communication we've kind of seen on the DRS side. You know, someone's got to tell him, hey, you got a man coming on, but it's just one more thing this team struggled with tonight.
But it does look like the offense is starting to click a little bit. Booth's shot got blocked right in front as it was trying to go through. It was off the stick of Freights. Booth has it again. He had Axon at the line, tried to go down low to Lush. Walks forward on the right side now. Oh, good dangle, good speed here from Mike Brown. Couldn't walk forward into the zone with it. It's a delayed offside. Everybody's got to get back. Connor Dexter, the defender, walking forward on the right side, trying to switch to the forehand into the middle. Couldn't get by, but caught. And Lush is hammered down to the ice. Dexter tried to walk in. Lush couldn't get it onto his stick. And a 3-on-2 is going to go the other way. It's Brown. Couldn't get by Diallo. Diallo holds it up. Brown applying that pressure. Turned over. Short angle saved by Bastos. Oh, Emily, I'll tell you what, this is the intensity you're going to be seeing in this state tournament, so you always got to be prepared. How do you think DRS right now has not been prepared for it?
They just haven't responded. You know, it's difficult, obviously, when you don't feel like you're getting the calls, but it's important that you keep playing clean, you keep playing your game, and you just got to fight through it. And it doesn't feel like they're doing that right now.
3-0 Old Rochester, 9:20 to go, second period. Face-off is won by the Bulldogs. Low shot is saved by Bastos. Rebound try. Couldn't get poked in on the short side, and another try was blocked right in front. And here comes Aiden Booth on the right side. Evelyn Crane's on the left. Booth takes the shot. It's wide on the right side. End to end we go in Marion. Blankush to Van Berenwick, in front to Johnson, who is sandwiched down to the ice. But caught. Switches on the left side of Bastos. Holds it up. Plays it across to the point. Here comes the shot. Blocked. Crane got forward. And couldn't walk forward past Austin Branco. And she's still a freshman, but she's got plenty of more speed to build as the years go on. It's Picard again. Shooting save by Bastos. Rebound will go to Almeida. Almeida going to send it around the boards. That'll work for Jack Langlace. Langlace walking in at the edge of the circle. Took another tip in front. I don't know if Van Berenwick got it on his skate. It didn't fall through. Comes out to the line again. Another try is blocked away by Bastos. And Johnson going to get it out of the zone. Stop the pressure for the moment. These guys are tired. They got to get a change on in a moment. Johnson going to send it up, looking for Brett Axon. Axon is tripped up, it looks like. And there's a whistle. We got a penalty for tripping. There we go. And that is going to be Jack Langlace, the junior defender, going to the box. No goals on the season, 3 assists, though, to his name. And Emily, I think I speak for everybody. It's crucial DRS, even if they don't score, but at least get 4 or 5 really good chances on this power play.
Absolutely, and I mean the offense has really improved this period, so I don't see why there's any reason that they can't score here. I think that a 3-0 lead isn't an insurmountable one. They could absolutely take this next step here.
And it might work out better too because Adam Bastos is out of the box. Axon takes the shot. That one went off the glove, off the helmet, off the netting, and out of play. That was the first good chance by DRS, and it came off the stick of Brett Axon, who his goal tally this year matches his jersey number at 11. It's Aiden Booth going to start up on the left instead of leave it behind for Dexter. Dexter off a skate. It was turned over. Booth backhand to Blankush. And Booth has it. And somebody's glove came onto the ice from the Old Rochester bench. Blankush to Booth. Booth going to enter the zone himself. He leaves it for Adam Bastos. Miscommunication on that pass attempt. Axon has it. Axon holds. Goes to Booth. Booth the shot, and it didn't get through. It might have gone through, actually, to Roy. Puck's going to come out of the zone. Everybody's got to get back. It's Axon. Coach Fechtow telling him to go quick. Axon walks in. Saved by Roy. Axon gets to the rebound. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Axon again put it high off the glass. Bacot will send it down. Not past Aiden Booth, who was at the red line. And it's turned over but caught. Tried to dangle. It's left. The shot is saved by Bastos. Dexter walks forward. He's got Axon on the left. Dexter, the shot is wide again. Axon, turned over. Watch out here. Short-handed chance for Busquets. Put it high on the blocker's side of Bastos. It's Dexter with it now. The power play's over. Axon, the dangle. Gets back to it. Backhand through the crease. Dexter scores! Connor Dexter found the puck. Put it in. 5th goal of the year for the captain. And it's a 2-goal game. So 9:12 will be the time of that goal for Connor Dexter. What did you like about that setup?
I mean, I liked how Connor got to the middle. He was really available for his teammates, and the pass was there, and he made the shot. It's just what we needed all night, shots to fall, and it's what happened.
Well, the DRS bench now, the energy's back on that bench. Walked into the zone by Mike Brown for the Bulldogs. Diallo finds the puck. Crane had to go off of her stick, and it's going to go all the way for an icing. Didn't miss the frame by much, though. The face-off will go on the DRS end. Well, again, if you're watching on our DRS Hockey on YouTube channel, we do thank you. Matt Brangiaforti is running our camera, which, I remember at the beginning of the year, we said that it was going to be a rotation of camera operators, but you've been the set guy. You're doing pretty well this year. It's Axon who couldn't get it over. And a takedown right in the middle of the ice. It'll be on frame, so no icing. Langlace. Short pass over to Brown, who tried to tap it up. Diallo turned over, walked in, Freights, saved by Bastos. Rebound try. One-timer is whiffed on. Axon walks over the red line and into the zone. Brett Axon again needs help. Getting held as he was trying to get to that, and Axon with a couple extra shoves after the fact. Got to take it easy. Van Varenwyk tried to play it to Lush, wasn't there. Goes off the board and will come out of the zone. It's going to work for Foley. Connor Foley is in. Foley into the mix. Not there. Follow-up try. Blocked. 4:30 to go in the second period. Branco sends it around. Van Varenwyk had it on his stick for a minute, but it's turned over again. Here comes the captain. The shot is high off the net. And Emily, we were just talking about how Matt did the camera. Now you've been doing the stats, I think, for only this year. This year's your first year. How did that pop up? Did you know somebody on the team? Did you talk to coach about this? How did this all start up?
So it was actually kind of funny on their Instagram. They had posted that they needed a statistician because their last one had graduated, and I actually Connor's in my environmental science class, so it was the easy decision, just go and talk to him about it. And he gave me all the details, and that led me here.
Well, I think it's worked out. You're having a good time this season from what I can tell. We've been doing almost every game, I think, this year. Good dangle, and the shot's going to go wide. The follow-up didn't pop out in front for Busquets. Busquets going to send it down low. It came right in front and wide. Busquets again turned over. Adam Bastos has the puck. Trying to play it up for Aiden Booth. Oh, he's hauled down by Bacot. Some of the fans wanted a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. Worthy hit, though. And Marquez is tripped up. No arm going to go up. Bastos gets it over to Booth. It's Aiden Booth into the zone. Has Cam Johnson. Couldn't get that puck over to him. Booth trying to play the body more than the puck, but he gets back onto it, though. Has Dexter open in the middle. Instead tried to go to Johnson right in front. Johnson trying to spin against Branco. Falls for Bastos. Another man went down. Axon shoots it off a stick. And it's not out of the zone yet. Now will be lofted out. Diallo handed it down. Axon tapped it forward into the zone. And Johnson still had to get back to the bench. Dexter nearly turned over in front, tried to get it over to Evelyn Crane. Dexter has it again. Crane finds the puck. Evelyn Crane is in. Evelyn Crane save. Rebound try. She put it on frame 2. Oh, so close to her first career goal. The chance ain't done yet. Lush is in. Lush trying to go around, feeding it in front. Goes to Diallo. Slap shot try is blocked, and it's going to come out of the zone with Matt Tobin. Tobin knocks down Diallo. Oh, they're letting him play, and there was a extra cross check, it looked like, after the fact. But I don't know why the whistle was blown. Did you see it, Emily?
I think they could find the puck. I think that was the issue that they were having. I think they weren't sure if it was offsides or not, from what I understand.
Now let's see where they bring the face off. It's going to be just outside of the zone. And Old Rochester wins it. Axon trying to get back onto it. Liam Blankush up the side. It's Brown. Brown tried to leave it, and he did. Freight's backhand blocked. Freight's again too far for Foley. It's going to work for Brown. Brown with Blankush trying to knock him off the puck. Here comes another shot saved by Bastos. Freight's in the middle. Freight's wide. Still held in. Another chance from the Bulldogs. Van Varenwyk will end that for the moment. It's going to come out to the line to Gavin Austin. Sends it back down low again. Try to feed it into the middle. Another try from the line is tipped and up high. Blankush. Now Crane. Can't get it out. Lots of zone time for Old Rochester, and it's put on frame to Sam Bastos again. Face off on the left side of Bastos. Busquet and Bastos in the circle. Busquet won it. Branco trying to send it around, and Bastos nearly misplayed it. He was trying to get that pass away on the end boards. Branco again looking for a tip. It was off an old man. Johnson turned it over. Another try is saved by Bastos. Not going to come out of the zone. Bacot sends it over to the left side. Another try is tipped in. Cross-ice pass going to work. The Bulldogs back up by 3. And that is going to be Caleb Busquet on that goal. He's leading the team this year, and he adds to that with his 13th goal of the season, and 14:23 is going to be the time of that goal. What happened with DRS on that sequence?
I just think there was too much extended zone time. They were stuck in the D zone for too long, and guys were just tired, and they weren't getting to their man. It led to a goal because people were open.
Blankush able to hold it in, but caught, stuck it down. That one is off the roof. And they're going to say it's out of play. I think the face-off's going to be in the Old Rochester zone. 22 seconds to go. Branco sends it around. Can Dexter hold it in at the point? Yes, he can. Tried to find Booth, and it's going to work. Aiden Booth trying to get one back before the end of the period. Knocked off by Bacot. Bacot trying the self-pass past Axon. Now he's going to try to hold it up. It came right through the crease. It's going to be sent down. It's going to go for an icing, but if there's going to be any time left, and there is with .1, and you get the DRS bench saying there should be more time. I mean, .1, let's just drop the puck, see what happens. And I think they're going to change it to 1.4, it looks like. And you know what? I'm going to take a call and say that they're going to get it. And hold on, you got 6 DRS guys out on the ice right now. And Sam came out of the net, so That's why there's 6 guys out there. You don't see this all too often. Can we get a shot over there at the empty net? Oh, you don't see this every day. Hey, might as well try. You're down by 3. Maybe you get one chance at it. Let's see what happens. And it's just a drop puck, and that's going to be how the second period ends. Shots on goal in that period. Old Rochester with 14, DRS with 11. 4-1 Old Rochester is the score after 2. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, we are back for the third and final period here on the campus of Tabor Academy. Old Rochester's on top of DRS 4-1. 15 minutes to recap those goal scores. Justin Marion has 2. We have the other ones go. Connor Dix's 5th goal of the season. Cut to a 2-goal game earlier on. Squatted and got backed up by 3. See if DRS can make anything interesting in the final period of the regular season. We are underway. The ball's going to send it in deep behind Sam Bass's net. Connor Dixon failed on that pass attempt. Leaving now for Adam Bass's. Kicked it with the skate, and it's going to free the other side. Dexter. Over the middle to Aiden Booth. Against the putt. Aiden Booth switching to the right side. And put it wide. Dexter catching up. His stick falls for Bassett again and gets to the wide this time on Roy's right side. Boards and it's played off the boards. Chance again for another one! Another one! Through the crease and on the left side of Bassett. Johnson. Find that puck. High up on the boards. Bassett snagging and saying, hey, I want the face-off. Well, I don't want to jump to any conclusions right now, but we're preparing for the state tournament, so we're trying to wonder, hey, DRS has a home game, when's that going to be? So right now everything's pointing forward if they do get the home game to next Saturday between 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock start. Action gets it over to Lush, saved by Roy. Creighton to follow it up. Walked out again by Freight. Freight into the zone. Holy Freight! Saved by Bassett. Blankish. Get it up the train a little bit too far for her. And that puck is still in the zone. Or it re-entered the zone. Somebody touched it, so it's going to be an offside. Hey, let's go, boys. Come on! Over the middle, plays across the Brown. Brown needs to move against Blanket. Train, not out of the zone. Lush missed it trying to go forward. Tries to go wide. Cooper, Strahan. Jared Fruits. Well, Emily, what are your thoughts so far in the opening 2 minutes, 9 seconds? That's the key word, allegedly, so we still don't know if it was the right, wrong call, but we did take a look, and from our angle it looked like, yeah, maybe a tic-tac call, but I will say you did have the Old Rochester bet asking right away. Well, that'll be a major penalty, 2-on-1 break here. Adam Bassett takes the shot high off the glass. A little bit too long, it's going to come out. Trying to re-enter. and get it out. Access around the board. He's out. Crane gonna walk forward. Evelyn Crane block. Follow up from Axon. Stand on that. Jonathan. Battle with 25, Diallo and Marquez. Going for that block. DRS fan, that's just time to waste it. Crane goes the other way. Off the boards. Colin left. Feed it into the middle. Just to the 40. Down low for Evelyn Crane. Get over to Axa. Step. Up the right side. Yellow. Hitting the boards. Marquez left it. Comes out to the line. Carrico. Wide shot. Through the crease. Away by Diallo. Walked out by Dexter. Has Axon on the left. Dexter gets it over here. Jackson in. Saved by Roy. Rochester trying to counter that shot attempt is blocked. 10 minutes to go in this one. Another try from the lines and wings. Off in the skip. Let's go with the move center in the will be the time of that goal. Congrats to Justin Marquez on the hat trick. He's made it a 4-goal lead for Old Rochester. A long shot attempt for Bassis to be on the Roy. I think now, if you're an Old Rochester fan, maybe you go to the backup option. Drake Perry, the freshman, would be the next option. Well, Emily, it doesn't look like it's going to be going DRS's way tonight, but how are you going to build off of this when you're going against a really, really tough road team into the state tournament?
I think you just need to take the positives out of the rest of the season and try to work with it. We've had a little bit too much turnover in the puck, a little bit of struggle with taking it's an issue all season, so just a little bit of better habits.
This result states DRS is going to finish 4th in the South Coast Conference. First time in a while, as that one was saved by Roy and Crane's going to pick up the rebound. It's been a while since they were at the bottom half of the conference in the final standings. Another try is going on the down. On the right side of him, and Almeida wins it for the goal. Almeida gets by Dan Barron, sends it in front. Weird mark off the board. Maxon's going to walk out with it. He's got luck on the right side. It's offside. Right now, Emily, I think the biggest thing for DRS is, okay, we're down by 4. You don't, pretty much unlikely you're going to win at this point. I'd say the big thing right now, get to a 2-goal game, because that factors in a lot when it comes to those final standings. on that? I thought there was a signal for a hook. Unless a DRS player went to the box, which I think somebody did. There's only 4 guys out there. Looks like Adam Bass. Of course. Again, I think the signal was a hooking call. It's a tough night overall for Adam Bass. So, well, Rochester back on the power play, looking for another one. Dexter has the angle, and we'll send it down. On the right side now, Connor Gallagher. Steve here, Gallagher, smooth. Goes around the net, looking for something in front, and that's wide for Marquez, looking for another goal. Caught at the point. Passes it across. That was a good pass over. Ben Silva, he noticed it. That was actually here. My bad. Should have known that with the C on the jersey. You really can't miss him out there. He's going to walk in for a shot off of Dexter. Look out again for Freight. Freight. Left side. Marquez backhands. Caught walking forward. Caught. It's it up. Short. Picked away by Bastis. Marquez on backhand. 50 seconds to go on the power play. It's the caught. The shot is blocked by Diello. Rebound. Here from old Rochester, and Diello stood up 1-0 on that hit. Going across, Marquez is in again. Marquez the shot saved by Bastis. Rebound, Diello. Bastis is net. Anthony Diello turns it over to Cam Johnson. Good take and lift. That across. There's the shot. Stick. Emily, I will say this when it's a blowout game, although I think maybe some of the players, they don't think these plays may not mean as much, but these coaches, they go back and watch the film so they know he's producing no matter what the result is. That's a big one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jackson hits the shot, save it! On the boy, and it's out now to the net. Oh, shout out to him again. He's over there. I was about to let you keep it, and then it was like you stopped, and then you said so I almost let you do it, but
I know how traumatized you are. You began experience this little too. So I think fair that I let you get your second one back there. You got me for the senior night, the other one. Fine, it stays, and it's a goal call.
it's senior privilege, we'll put it that way. Jackson gets on the board. That is his 12th goal of the season. Old Rochester trying to respond. It's saved by Bastis. Rebound try, blocked in front. Comes out to the line, another try. Blocked by Langton. It's left going the other way, up the right side. Around the net. Oh. Good move, and it looked like a tripping penalty was called. Barwick and Mike Brown, who both stumbled. Is going to come out here and caught the shot, blocked off of the skate. The follow-up try, Marion hit the post. It comes again in front of this post one. Oh, and another good hit by Marquez, and now it's going to come up for minutes exactly on the clock. I say double minor. I'll tell you, Emily, this is a power play. DRS can score on this one. This is a full-team basket situation. Still playing on top of it.
You know better. Still, you know better.
3-goal game, if another goal is scored, that would help out a lot. It's Lush who has it, gets it over to Aiden Booth. Langford spins away. Try to play it over the middle. Lush to follow it up. It got redirected and got wide on the other side of the road. Center on the boards and out of the zone, and it's going to go all the way down. Aiden Booth is not at 100% tonight. Lush. Too far, Dexter. It's turned over behind the net from Blankush. Out. At the line, Brinkow chalked it up. Lush doing a good job defensively. Dexter makes one man miss. Got 3 forward. Dexter's in on the left side, stand on it, gets back on it, wrap around, try, loose in the crease. Another stumble in, it's going to come out of the zone, and there's the puck. We'll get back onto it first. The puck holds it up, cuts it back. Up by Blake Bush, Booth. Dexter. DRS, you got to go quick. You only got 30 seconds left on the power play. Right answer. Brishaw looking for a tip. He got one from Dexter. Left for Dexter. Behind the net. Go by Franco. Dexter stumble. Looks like the exhaustion and fatigue is setting in right now for the boys in blue. Behind him, he's just going to dash it in, and that's going to do it for the power play. That time. Get it out of the zone. Over to Aiden Booth across to Evelyn Crane. That one maybe a first career goal for her. Oh, it's nearly turned over by Roy. Cielo going to follow it up. Shot attempt blocked out. Booth to follow it up. Saved by Roy. Cleared out of the crease. Cielo left it. 2:10 to go in the game. Starting up. Rochester on the right side. Everything is going to be. Well, Emily, I'm going to bring this up. I doubt it's going to happen. We have been talking a lot about that 3-goal difference, how important it might be to get it to 2. You think he'll check out on Mike's side to both Sambastas, maybe get 1 goal on Yellow with the height, able to grab it out of the air. Gets it over to Rosa on the left. Side of the net. Caught with 90 seconds to go in this one. Then into the zone by Tobin. Down low for Almeida. They're going to come around and Rosa with the big hit. Oh, good job from the freshman. Oh, it's up to the net. Rosa making along the is locked it up into the zone. That's the play of the game right there. And Yellow made a man miss on it. Rosa's going to help get it over to Axon with a minute to go. Fred Axon has Johnson on the sophomore forward. Train, it's going to be a nice thing. Oh, something. I know they took it up tonight, so no icing here. I'll tell you what, this break is going to give me a chance to help eliminate the jitters that we've been having tonight. And Emily's nodding, so I guess I got to do better. Too far up, 16 seconds to go. Ada Booth finds it, Evelyn Crane got it on her stick, keeps it in the zone, trying to walk forward. Branko will get it out. Yellow at 5, back into the zone, it's a delayed offside, and that is going to do it for tonight. The old Rochester Bulldogs defeat the Bangor Home at Seacon Co-op 5-2. And that win is going to secure a home round 1 matchup for Old Rochester. Now it all comes down to what the final standings are going to be on Saturday morning. They also mentioned that all these teams around DRS in the standings, I'm going to pull it up while we have a few minutes, they all lost by 3 or more goals. And when we go over this, this will give you guys watching on our YouTube channel the chance to see who we might be playing. So the 13th seed North Reading, they lost 4-1. You got 14th seed Lunenburg that was in action today. We're going to see if we can figure out if they won that game or not. 15th seeded Bourne Canalman lost 6-3 yesterday. 17th seeded Hudson lost 5-1 today. 18th seeded Gardner lost 4-1 yesterday. 19th seed Abington, that was the only one that won. That was an 8-3 win. 20th seed Swampscott, they had no game, so pretty much anybody in that area is somebody that DRS is going to be playing. And that game between Lunenburg and North Middlesex, Lunenburg was the 14th seed. They did lose today by 2 goals. So this result, I think, is going to help DRS out a little bit because they played a team that was above them in the power rankings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really well versed on MIA standings.
Well, we're just about to wrap up. I do want to say that it's been a pleasure working with you two through this regular season. And the rides are not done yet. We still got the state tournament coming up. And we said it was probably going to be next Saturday when the game's going to be played. Shots on goal in that third period. DRS with 8 and Old Rochester with 13. It wasn't their finest hour today, but it all comes down to the state tournament. So we're going to be signing off. Emily Marquis, she did good on our stats as usual. Also on color commentary. Matt Brangiaforti, I don't have to say, good job on camera. And I'm Keegan Hamlet signing off, wishing you the best. Have a good night.